EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Landover. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pat the 60.
Daniels with a give to Merritt. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to Merritt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18.
They'll throw with Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, it's Merritt. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to Downs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
60 Eagles. Go check. Go check.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They go right back to Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, we'll come up to 3rd and 3.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Big Lion.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hurt. Let's go.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, Colts Merritt has it. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Husky Merritt to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
He missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Ron Payne there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
In motion comes Pittman.
Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. throw, right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Check. Pack to 60. Pack to 80. Go.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On target, got it to McLaurin.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 7.
Ready? 19-18.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
70 Ranger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Here's a second and 9.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk. Hey, check that. Street. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Check smash.
From the gun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Hold ready. Two. Back on 80. Go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
43-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
With the play action, it's Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. $60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Let go.
Richardson. That's caught. And he's in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 20, Colts 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll throw with Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Flush to his right, taking off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
28-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniel. It's Samuel on the screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Third and long.
65, 65.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Krosky Merritt to run again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he will score! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Cougar 19.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Mustang 19.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Colts.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hey, smash, bro.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard
Come on. Hey, 60, go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Rader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
On the give, Koski Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Come back, go. 70 Lions. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. The throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Bronco 80.
In motion is Warren. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with the 29.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready? hop 70.
In motion is Warren. On the move left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Mustang 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Colts first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
that one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready. Right back to Krosky Merritt. line that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7.
Come on. Set. 19, 18. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merrick. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Commanders are about to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return is Gould. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. He'll look deep for Pittman. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
18 Cardinal.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
Hawk 70.
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.